So, starting off this week, Jeff, I would like to say that your gas stations fucking suck.
They are pretty terrible. Did you look at the Shell station down here? You didn't try to get gas, did you?
No.
Like half the pumps have bags over them. They're not out of gas. The fucking pumps don't work. Fix your pumps, man. What the fuck?
It'd be better if they were brown bagged. Yeah, that's closer to what
that
you guys are shooting for.
Be more fitting, yeah.
Anyway, you guys will understand what reference that's to in just a little bit. But anyway, thank you for tuning in for another week of the Geekyest. I'm Bert.
I'm Jeff.
And again, it's just us two.
Yeah,
we tried to get fucking Al Jazeera down today, and
I couldn't even get him to come out to the gig last night that was in his town.
Well, he's in... Where is he? I
tell you where he's not. Florence. I'll tell you where he's closer to. Myrtle Beach.
That's actually a very good point.
Drive 30 minutes, asshole. Come on.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Whatevs. It's cool. It's all good. I know how Al Jazeera works.
We get hard on him sometimes. Ooh, I regret saying that. we give him shit just because we miss him.
Yeah.
It's just not the same, man. It's not the same, man. But yeah, he's in. I think he's technically in Carolina Forest, which is kind of between Myrtle Beach and Conway. And then you guys played the Buzz.
It's probably still a good, maybe 30-minute, 45-minute drive, maybe home.
It's about a 45-minute.
Yeah. So if he was drunk, that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool.
Anyway, Alan, we miss you. Sorry you couldn't be here this week because you're doing golf cart moving or something. I don't know.
I'm washing my hair.
Sorry guys, can't make it this week. I got a lot of hair to wash. Got golf carts to move and stuff to. Got shingles to shingle.
I got to shingle the shingles.
Anyway, it's just us this week.
Mm-hmm. Man, how about last week? That was fun.
That was fun. I had a good time. I think Joel had a good time.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Got like a 10-15 minute plug for the trivia company stuff.
No.
Whenever you left for the Do Lucas stuff, we just talked about trivia literally the entire time.
That's awesome.
It was basically like a free. Well, all of this is free. I don't know why I keep saying free. It's all free.
It's all free. You guys aren't paying for
fuckers for anything. We should. This shit costs money, man.
It does. Dang it.
Guess it'd be an expensive hobby, which we might start monetizing this stuff in the future.
Mm-hmm. Figure out something. I just sell weed or something. I'll sell crack.
I'll sell crack.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, this is not the first time I've tasted bull penis. I've tasted many penises in my line of work.
Awesome.
All right. Let's start with the news. To be followed up by Huey Lewis. Because the news and Huey Lewis go together like peanut butter and spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first thing we had was, I think this was either posted right after or during the one last week. There was a report that Peter David met with Netflix on doing Young Justice Season 3.
Oh, yeah.
With him being the writer. And I just looked at it. There was an update to that post.
Ooh.
Peter David did not meet with Netflix.
No meat.
About doing Young Justice Season 3. But the guy who originally posted the story on Reddit said, or there was an update to the story. This is coming off of Cosmic Book News. That sounds legit. It might be.
I see some stuff off there sometimes.
Yep. Anyway, apparently Warner Brothers and Netflix have actually met.
Huh.
About some kind of Young Justice revival.
That would be great. Do it.
Hashtag Renew Young Justice.
Renew Young Justice.
I want to go back and watch that because it's so fucking good.
I started to the other day. I was this close and I was like, I got some other stuff I probably need to watch.
Like with TV and video games and comic books, I keep making myself not get new stuff and not start watching or reading new stuff just because man, your backlog can fill you up for a year.
Yeah. No kidding, man.
The next thing I had staying in the DC realm was apparently, I didn't even know this, but like one of Stephen King's books that he came out with within the last couple of years, I think actually maybe the last year, was actually a collection of short stories that he had done for Harper's Bazaar, the magazine, and one of them was a Batman story.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. And they did an audio version of the Batman story, and none other than Stephen Lang, who was the super military guy in Avatar.
Yes.
The one who looks like
scar?
Cable. Yeah. The one who should be Cable in the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Pandora. That guy. He's the one who actually read it, and it is completely free. You can listen to it on NPR's Selected Shorts podcast channel.
Oh, awesome.
I haven't listened to it yet. I got if you go to our Facebook page and scroll down a couple posts, you'll see it.
That's cool.
It's got links to NPR's website and Selected Shorts Facebook page, so hit that up.
Very good, yeah.
Totally free.
Yeah,
sounds
awesome.
really awesome. Dude has a voice like fucking like crushed velvet.
Good on the ears.
And probably the best piece of news that I have from the last week is Justice League Dark, the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is apparently like a concrete real thing now.
That's awesome. They've had a lot of I guess ever since Jeff Johns maybe took over as all of that like kind of creative vision. His vision. I think a lot of stuff is getting.
It seems like they just needed like a cowboy to just get a big ass lasso and just like rein everybody in and say, "Hey, listen."
Yeah. Dude, I saw an article actually yesterday. And it was all these DC rumors that got released. Did you see this article? I didn't repost it because I was real hesitant about it because it was all just hearsay. I mean, none of it was concrete.
And like you, I've been really hesitant about reposting a lot of stuff, especially to the Facebook page.
Yeah,
I've put up a couple things that have turned out to be just complete and utter bullshit.
Me too. I'm not getting fool me once, motherfuckers. No. One
of them was the Netflix thing where the next Netflix series are going to be Spider-Man 2099.
Oh yeah, all of that.
Moon Knight and all that stuff. And like, yeah, nah, not really.
Although, just to touch on this real quick, Luke Cage is coming to Netflix next
Power
month.
Man, motherfucker.
Is that what it's called? What?
No, it's...
I thought you knew something I didn't. I was like, what is it called? Power Man? What?
No, the official Netflix title for it is Power Man, motherfucker.
And I would still,
you have to click that you're over 18 before actually seeing the title for it.
I'll be completely on board with that. Yeah, so that's coming to Netflix. I got pretty excited about that. What were we talking about now? I'm getting off here. Justice League, right?
Justice League Dark.
Oh, right. There was a ton of DC rumors that came out. They probably all of them are probably bullshit. But from what it sounded like, if there were any truth to any of it, a lot of shit is getting shaken up. Like one thing that I remember was the Cyborg movie might be off the table. It just depends on how the character does within the Justice League movie. And so it seems like there were more Green Lantern stuff being mentioned in this.
That sounds more along the lines of Jeff Johns.
That's what I was thinking too. I mean, here again, it's all rumors. It could be all bullshit. But like, for that, here's what I was my sort of thought process. This amount of the rumor mill working this hard in this one particular area of DC movies, like, there's got to be something going on, and we just saw that Jeff Johns is, that
sounds like a lot of specifics just for just random ass bullshit.
I mean, it was a lot. You guys can go look it up. There was a ton of it. I forget where I saw it. It was on one of the major things.
It was on Google.
It was like, yeah. It was on fucking Google. Go look it up.
Ain't you damn mama? Shit.
Yeah, so this is cool, man.
Well, that kind of makes sense because there was a rumor that Cyborg was going to be in the Flash movie.
Uh-huh.
Or at least play like a bigger role in the Flash movie. So if his movie is tabled, which kind of sucks, I mean, because that's one less DC movie that we get.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I don't give two shits about a Cyborg movie.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. I would lose my shit for a Green Lantern Corps movie, though.
Yeah.
And that's what they specifically mentioned.
If you have to take the Cyborg movie off the table to get a Green Lantern, yep.
But specifically, they mentioned Green Lantern Corps.
Yes.
Like the whole... So, like, hopefully it'll be more like... It won't be... You know, not that I would even mind that if it was all just Hal Jordan, you know, but like... when you talk about Green Lantern, you got to talk about the whole core.
The whole core.
You gotta talk about it as a whole thing like that, you know.
Like if you take the Cyborg movie off the table, or at least push it back, if you want to have the black leading guy, Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Make Jon Stewart the lead in the core movie.
Oh yeah.
I'd be all for that shit.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
That would be killer. Or just like they could just plop it right down in the middle of like Green Lantern, like lore, you know, where Hal Jordan was already a thing but turned evil.
Yeah.
So he was like this like legend thing No, you guys run with it, go.
dude, have Hal Jordan already be in Parallax.
Right. Yeah.
Have him be in Parallax fucking up shit in Sector 2269. Whatever.
Yeah. It'd be awesome. Anyway, there's a lot of DC stuff going on.
Also DC stuff. And Doug Liman is actually directing the Justice League Dark movie, which means that the Gambit movie in the X-Men Sony universe may not happen. At least they will have to be looking for a new director because he was on board to direct that.
I gotta tell you, man, that Gambit movie, who gives a fuck? I mean, I like Gambit. I like Gambit as a character, but
I like Gambit in the cartoon.
Yeah. If you'd have given me a Gambit movie in 1995,
I'd have been first in line of that shit.
Yeah, forget about it. It'd been awesome. You know,
Mon ami.
Yeah. But like, I mean, nowadays, I mean, when's the last time this character's been relevant?
That, and think about like that movie has gone through so many just like hiccups and shit happening with that movie. It's happening. It's not happening. C-Tates has something to do with it. Now he doesn't. Now he does. It's just seemed like all over the place, literally the entire time that it's been an actual thing.
Yeah.
So
not high hopes.
Sucks for Gambit, but good for Justice League Dark. And Guillermo del Toro is still on as an EP.
I was gonna ask that. I was wondering if he was still involved at all. That's good because they need that. That side of DC needs that sort of his touch. You know, I don't necessarily maybe needs is a strong word, but it could really I think they could really benefit from one another. You know.
Then I was looking up who was actually going to be in the lineup, dude. Oh god damn it, Ford! I don't care about your ad. Get the hell out of here. Pop-up ads on cell phones are the worst.
They are, man.
All right, here is possibly what the lineup is going to be in Justice League Dark. John Constantine, of course, which would be a lot cooler if it was Matt Ryan from the TV show on Arrow.
Yeah, it won't be, but...
Deadman, of course. Zatanna, of course. Etrigan.
Huh, that's cool.
That would be awesome. And probably... What? Go ahead.
Now, you think he would be like Etrigan part of the time and like Jason Blood part of the time?
I would hope so.
No.
I would hope they would kind of do like a Enchantress and Dr. Moon kind of thing, but have it be more evened out and not just kind of a weird kind of thing. I still haven't seen that movie, by the way.
What are you talking about?
Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
Just have him kind of flip back and forth.
That would be cool.
That would be a good dynamic. And the best part of that is one of the characters in the lineup is Swamp Thing.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
That is what sold me.
Yeah, that's
Guillermo del Toro
doing Swamp
having
Thing?
something to do with it, and Swamp Thing. Man, I was like, yep, sign me the fuck up right now.
They should just. I would
Just give me a Swamp Thing movie, man.
Dude. They could totally just do a Swamp Thing movie. That character is more relevant than Gambit.
Oh God, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that character has at least had a couple movies. I don't know that all of them were good, you know. But he had a TV series that was at least popular.
They weren't
at some
good.
It doesn't matter. He had them,
but it was still Swamp Thing. I'll still watch them.
Yeah.
And they're still worth watching if you like Swamp Thing, just because they're Swamp Thing movies.
Gambit never had terrible movies. Shit, he wasn't even in all the X-Men episodes.
Huh?
So, whatever. Anyway.
Whatevs. I think that was all the news that I had.
I didn't see much this week, actually. I was just kind of flipping back through.
There wasn't a whole lot of anything. Video game news kind of stuff. No Man's Sky The game where you can run around 14 quadrillion planets? Quintillion.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of fucking planets.
The thing I keep hearing about it, well, Ryan was talking to me about it. He was so pumped about it, like before it came out.
Everybody was.
So pumped. And then he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it. And I was like, why not? And he says, apparently all of the fucking planet designs are the same. Like, just minor differences. And I kind of was like, what were we expecting?
It's like everything's procedurally generated, just like in some of the old RPGs where you go into a dungeon and it's just randomly generated.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what the planets are in No Man's Sky. But they did have two dudes who landed on the exact same planet at the exact same time, like the first or second day.
Yeah. I think it was
and
the
the
first
dude was
day.
like, how the hell did this happen? We knew it could happen, but like in the first day, good Lord, guys.
Yeah, they gave the statistical odds of it, and it was like outrageous.
1 in 14 quintillion.
It was crazy. It was outrageous.
But honestly, the game still looks really, really cool.
It does.
And just for what it is, it's honestly, like every time that I think about it, I think about Assassin's Creed, the first game.
Sure.
Like how highly it was hyped and built up. It's like you can walk through crowds, like you'll like actually push people aside as you're walking through. Everything's kind of not procedurally generated, but like emergent.
Yeah, right.
Like as you go through, like you will react to everything real time. Everything's kind of organic.
Right.
And the first Assassin's Creed game sucked.
Man.
It was not that good. It was repetitive as shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like No Man's Sky. Didn't have that much replay value. Kind of like No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
But then the second one was the shit. Assassin's Creed 2 is still one of my favorite games.
I've enjoyed all the Assassin's Creed games after the first one. And don't get me wrong, I played a lot of the first one. I don't know that I finished it because it did get really repetitive.
Yeah.
And it had its flaws for sure. I got super frustrated playing that game. But then to see the progression in the later games, I mean, the gameplay got so much smoother and more interesting. And, dude, the fucking pirate one. Yeah. Black Flag.
I never played the pirate one.
Dude,
I dropped off after 3.
That shit was awesome. That shit was real good. Real good.
It's like they come up with this like huge like concept.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hyped up so much and everybody has such high expectations, and it falls obviously short of that because we have the internet now and all kind of other bullshit.
Yeah.
But like, dude, think about the second one that these guys do, because they've already made a lot of money off the first one.
Oh yeah.
And I'd be very surprised if they don't do a second one after this. And dude, just think about like the promise that the first one made, and like they might actually be able to do something, especially with the next gen consoles coming up.
This could be like a gateway into like a legitimate Star Trek game. Yeah. Yeah, like a completely legitimate Star Trek game where you're doing Star Trek shit, but you're also running through a story or multiplayer, however they would work all that in. I don't know.
And it makes so much sense for that.
I know.
You're just going to a planet, maybe something happens, maybe something doesn't.
You're exploring. You are an explorer.
It's a 5-year mission, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seek out new civilizations, new life forms.
Yeah.
Boldly going.
Kind of not like I was gonna say serial play, but not so much like the Telltale game serial sort of play.
Oh man, speaking of Telltale, they came out with the Telltale Batman game. I still haven't played the first episode. I'm so disappointed in myself because it's supposed to be pretty damn good. I didn't read the article, but I keep seeing where this game is like changing up some like bat lore. But I don't know. Really? Yeah, I haven't seen that part yet.
But I don't know what it is. I didn't want to spoil myself in case I wanted to play myself.
I didn't want to spoil myself. Got my southern accent coming out right here. I'm going to watch me some NASCAR. It's Sunday. Going to sit down with my Coors Light.
I was born in South Carolina, so every now and again it just comes right on out of there, man. So what was I talking about? Oh, I didn't want to spoil myself for the spoil. For the game, so I didn't read the article, but it made it more interesting, and it kind of made me want to see what was up.
It's actually pretty cheap. I think the first issue, episode, whatever they call it,
yeah.
is like $5 or $10. And I think the season pass is like $30.
Oh, that's not bad.
Those games usually run about 4 or 5 episodes long.
Huh, that's cool. That's good.
And Telltale stuff is really good. Just like, by and large, it's just really good.
I played a few of the Walking Dead ones.
I played the first Walking Dead all the way through, and it is super fucking good.
Yeah. I had a good time playing it. Well, it was so different, like, as far as, like, gameplay goes, you know?
Yeah.
That it's like it's weird to be a person that's, I guess I'm a gamer, but it's weird to be a person that's been involved in video games for the better part of my life, and then to play something and be like, this feels new.
And dude, the writing is so fucking good on them.
Right.
Like, the writing is one of the things that I enjoy the most because it actually makes you like feel something.
Right. It's good stuff.
It's good shit.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
All right. Is that all the news, I guess, huh?
That's all I got.
All right.
That's all I got.
I guess we'll take a little break.
Take a little break. We're going to come back. After the break, on the back nine, we're going to eat some weird food. And we're going to talk about comic books because we have actually had time to read comic books lately.
Yeah. I can't promise you they're new, but they're new to me.
Oh, mine's not new either. Mine's going back like almost a year, man.
Me too.
Real dudes, real lives, talking geeky shit. We'll be back in a second.